Soy ebrio, that's all the words I know. Tequila from Costa Rica. I gotta tell ya, best friends, you are my fucking best friends. Seriously, it's like the best night ever. This song, I'm really feeling this song. This song, fucking best song ever.
What's going on? It's May 31st. It's the last day of Jake's 7th to 9th favorite month of the year. Heading into June, which is maybe your 6th to 8th favorite month of the year. Big June guy?
I like June.
Yeah. June's not bad.
Yeah, neither's May.
Neither's May.
7th to 9th was way off. Just a bad stat to start off.
Okay, what do you think it is? 5 to 7th?
Can't tell you guys. I'll talk about a lot, but that stays close to the truth.
I'm going to guess October's number 1.
That's obvious.
I'm going to guess September's number 2.
I don't know about that.
No?
Let's not do months today.
No, okay.
We'll save that for the month episode.
Tune in. That's going to be Patreon only.
Yeah. It's the special stuff.
It's a special 10-minute episode of us recounting the months. We rank them in order. We assign a gender and an age to each month. Like May, I think of a cute little girl. But this isn't the month.
We're going to do none of that right now.
None of that right now. So I'm telling them. Go to patreon.com/themonthlymonth. And that's where you can find all the month stuff that we're going to do later on.
Complete lies out of you so far.
I think
1,000%.
I think of May as a cute little girl.
That was the only truth that was said there.
Or an old woman. But
okay.
this
could be a lie.
But this
could be an absolute
no, I'm just
lie.
fair. But this is on Talking Months, which is a Patreon only special. So
still a lie.
Don't
digging.
Don't make me go into this.
Lies.
No. Oh, we got someone in the chat named Egg Rolls, and then I saw Egg Rolls, got excited. Anyway. Happy Friday, everyone! If you're a new listener, Jomboy and Jake Radio, we're going to talk about sports, then we're going to talk about stories, and that's about it. But first, we got to find out about Jake's day, my day. We were together all day yesterday, Jake. So I'm going to be interested to see how you explain the day to the people.
Right. I'm going to ask you first. How was your day yesterday?
Pretty good.
Okay.
I was really tired at one point.
Yeah.
But we had some fun doing some stupid content last night.
Yeah.
Making some videos. We had good pizza, bagels, and coffee in the morning. Nice little walk on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
No game.
No game. Rain out.
Wasn't too upset by that. I could have used like the nice day.
Almost worked out.
Yeah, we did some other stuff. Today we're going to the game.
Game 1 of the series tonight. There's a lot of.
I think yesterday was like a good day, but not exceptionally good. I'm just going to give it a 7.
Pretty good day.
Yeah.
Pretty good day. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, I got my great sleep.
Yeah.
That was my great sleep day.
Mm-hmm.
Which was huge. That was like that's a top 5 sleep in my life, I think.
That's huge.
So that's huge. That moves the needle. Rain delay had some good things, had some bad things. You're right. We did accidentally run into a lull because the content we were doing was book related, and we just had some pizza, and we hit like the witching like get drowsy hour kind of all in one, and it was like okay, whew. But it worked out, and we did some fun stuff, and then there's the basketball. 6-9.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Good job. Someone in the chat asked if this show is in any way related to the Talking Yanks he used to listen to on MNN. I'm not sure what MNN is, but do you know who used to host a show called Talking Yanks, Jake?
No.
Jonah Falcon.
Cool.
Do you know who Jonah Falcon is?
Nope.
He's has the world's largest penis.
Cool.
So that's similar to you and I. Hosting Talking Yanks.
No.
The show Hung.
Yeah.
Was about Jonah Falcon, based off Jonah Falcon.
Loosely based off Jonah Falcon.
Yeah.
One of my favorite shows.
Your dream at one point was to own the DVD box set of Hung.
Still is. One day.
One day you'll get there.
One day.
If anyone wants to gift Jake a present.
Don't.
Okay.
That's my I've made it gift.
Well, don't gift it to him
That's
until
my
he's made it.
65 years old. I can take a deep breath on the beach of Marine.
And say, I've made it.
I made it.
I have the DVD
Everyone's
box
got
set.
different goals, man.
Everyone does have different goals.
See?
You just have to deal with that. My goal right now is to figure out what we're talking about next.
How are you doing is usually the next segment we do. The how are you doing segment.
I'm good. Good.
We talk about yesterday, and then it's kind of like where we're at, headspace, where we're going.
We're heading to the Bronx today.
Yeah.
Only city in the world that you say "the" in front of, so deal with that.
Right.
Badass. You're not gonna say the Brooklyn. And then we're gonna go to the Yankees game, which I'm really excited about. Probably run into some people, say hi. We're gonna be in a suite, which is awesome because we're all hoity-toity like that.
There's probably some awful people that went to the Ohio State University and now live in the Bronx, and they double up on the, and that's too much. That's way too much.
The Ohio State University, and now I'm living in the Bronx. You can't say the Bronx.
You can't say the.
It's the.
The.
You say, when are times you can acceptably say the? I'm with the.
Nope. 0 for 1.
I'm with the. That's language works.
I'm with thee?
Yeah, like.
When have you said that?
I don't say that, but that's.
There you go.
But that's.
That's what we're talking about.
No, I'm saying you can say the. I'm saying that's time.
Right, but we're saying when would you say it?
When would I personally say it? Like never. I'm never a the guy.
Case in point.
But some people are the guys all the time. I'm always the.
Right.
I'm going to monitor your the usage for the rest of your life.
I think it's there. I think the's kind of out.
Unless you go to the Ohio State.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's why they took it. I think some nerd uprooted that, and they're like, yo, we kind of lost the over the years, huh? Let's work it into our collegio.
How do you like these shoes?
Nope, different word.
Different word altogether.
Different word.
I tried to sneak it by you. You were
I was all over that.
You were all
that
over.
was the first place my head jumped.
You were cool.
I was there before that.
You were really quick.
When you initially said the, I was like, oh yeah.
Any lesser co-host, I would have slipped that
shoes?
right past you.
We got one.
Oh yeah, he didn't catch it. You guys want to see? No, won't do
No,
that. No.
not doing that.
Okay, he's naked. All right. Let's how are you doing, Jake? What's your headspace? My headspace is good. I opened those windows. I think that was huge for us.
Windows are big.
Cute little breeze. It was stuffy in here. We had this place like dressed as a set for our reading hour, Talking Jake's book hour. We recorded like 6 of those. Spoiler. We're gonna go get lunch at Meg's after this, or breakfast, and then we're gonna record a Laughs from the Past. I'm excited for today. I'm very excited. I hope I don't hit a lull. I'm gonna need the caffeine, Red Bull, couple dick flicks.
It'd be a lull. Yeah, man. Once we start heading to the big house in the Bronx, we get geared up, do one silly video there. And then, it's going to be locked in. It's going to be really cool. Yanks Sox night game. I think I've only been to like one of those ever.
And?
Yankees lost. Yeah.
Was this recent or kid?
Kid.
Nice.
Pretty spooky hearing people say the Red Sox fans were chanting, "Let's go Red Sox" or "Yankees suck," and it was echoing in the hallways of Yankee Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty wild.
You were scare you?
No, I didn't say that.
No, I'm asking.
No, I never got scared in my life.
That's not true.
Okay. Oh, you can lie. I can't. I never call you out on it.
You get scared. I could put a skunk right in your face. You get
scared. More scared than me. Let's not do this.
I'm not. I would never deny that.
All right.
I'm a scaredy cat. I'm a scaredy cat.
I don't live scared.
You're the second most scared person on this podcast.
No.
Zimmer? Yeah.
Zimmer the dog.
He's the most scared.
Yeah.
That dude's scared of a little bitch.
He's seen a lot.
Sometimes he asks me to go outside. I open the door. He jumps. I'm like, this is exactly what you asked for.
This is what we just talked
about. Come on.
Dog.
Quit being such a scared little bitch.
Zimmer's our intern today, huh?
It's 10 o'clock. Intern Luke's got 8 minutes to get here.
Wow.
Otherwise, we pour coffee on his head.
Okay. I'm going to hold you to that.
I signed the contract.
Hold you
He
to that.
knows if you come in late, it's coffee on the head. And that's what he's. Are you ready for the?
You've told everyone now. Now everyone's looking at the clock. The next 8 minutes are gonna be the tensest in JJR history.
Yeah. Are you ready for the national news?
Tense. I believe so.
All right. Here
Are you?
Yeah, I actually didn't read the sheet, so I have no idea what we're talking about, which is good.
Cool.
Good. On your mark. Get set. National news.
Jimmy, the big news of the day, NBA Finals Game 1 in Toronto, which was rocking, by the way. Shout out to Toronto. Good for you guys. I guess biggest sporting event ever in Toronto. Talk about it. They win 118-109. Drake certifies himself as an all-time cool guy. Steph was good. The bench was kind of good for Golden State. Clay, Dre, and Iggy weren't awful, but not good enough to get the dub. Pascal Siakam, your guy, Jim, 14-17 shooting. Lowry wasn't great. Everyone else was pretty solid. Kawhi, I think 14 shots, 23 points, something like that. Again, Toronto's rocking. Nick Nurse, Toronto's head coach, Jim, has his own hat. So that's pretty big news. You're not going to like this news, Jim. The spelling bee ended yesterday.
I fucking saw this.
8-way tie. 8-way tie? Spell more words, people. David Cohn pooped his pants on the mound. Tottenham, Liverpool this weekend in the Champions League, first leg of the final. Juwan Howard gets named Michigan head coach and cries at the podium. We like that. And West Indies pace bowlers were in top form, holding Pakistan to 105 measly points.
All right, that was your national minute. I liked how you had 5 bullet points all for the NBA game.
What's the bullet points?
A lot of bullet points.
Yeah, gotta have them. New format, man.
Toronto won. Good for Toronto. Although I wasn't really rooting for them.
Right.
I don't care either way.
Right.
If Toronto won, that'd be cool.
There you go. Maybe you are rooting for them.
I guess I'm just rooting for a game 7.
Okay. An event.
Yeah.
You're rooting for an event.
I'm rooting for an event. Like always, when
You're
I don't
rooting for highlights.
storylines.
Game-winning shots.
No, I like storylines more. Like I like Nick Nurse having his own hat.
I wouldn't even say that's a storyline.
We're talking about it.
Not a story.
We're talking about it. It's an ugly hat,
Yeah.
which sucks.
Double ends.
It looks like a
Drake has to be involved in that, right?
Yeah, it's pretty ugly hat, and I don't like it.
Just looks like the letter M.
It just looks like the letter M.
Black on black.
And also, I think Nick Nurse is a terrible name.
Well, Nick Coach.
Coach.
We're addressing that. But then he's going to have to change his logo, but that's more branding, that's more money.
Then he's going to have to battle
CC.
with Coco Chanel and Comedy Central. There's a lot of CCs out there already.
That's right. CCNN.
CCNN. Coach Nick Nurse. Do you think he fought the urge to become a nurse?
He totally got, bullied.
I think it was, from first grade when he got bullied for having the last name Nurse. He was like, I will never become a nurse. He walked home to his parents and like, why'd you name me this? And they're like, that's not how it works.
Reverse self-fulfilling prophecy.
Learn how last names work, son, you dumb piece of shit. My name's Nurse. I'm not a nurse. Dad, you are a nurse.
Dad, you are a nurse. A bad example.
Yeah. Comes from a family of nurses.
Take over the family business, yeah.
All right, we watched this game. It was on in the background.
Yeah.
We were making some videos during it. You were playing. It was close, and then with 5 minutes left, the Raptors just took away with it. This is how I remember it. It was close, and then I looked up. There's 5 minutes left, and they're up by 10, and it was they weren't letting up.
The game essentially stayed between a 12 and 6 point lead the whole game for Toronto. There was never Toronto had a big second half push right before the end of the first half. They closed out went on a pretty big run that made it a double-digit lead, which is a lot different than a regular lead, especially when it's Golden State. And then they kind of just maintained. There was 1 point, start of the fourth quarter, Golden State started going, and it was kind of their bench crew, and you're like, oh boy, this is how it happens. But yeah, I mean the place was electric. Siakam wasn't missing. It was his.
He's the new KD, is what I heard. He got all KD's powers.
No, he's got a funny voice though. You might want to bring up his voice. But he went off. I think it was only like the 5th time this year he had X amount of points in a quarter, which in the NBA Finals, I mean, good for you, young fella. And yeah, Steph, and like I said, I mean, Clay, Iggy, and Draymond. Like Iggy's numbers, I think he was 3 for 7, which isn't bad, but like they needed a little more. Draymond had a triple-double, 10, 10, and 10, but he was 2 of 9 from the field. They just need a little more. Clay, it's kind of just a Clay game. It's like 8 for 17, 23 points, something like that. And Boogie was the first Coach Cal, Jim. First Coach Cal, Kentucky player, to play in an NBA Finals game.
Good for him. Wow. Oh, that's really cool. Hey, we saw Coach Cal yesterday. Remember
saw him yesterday.
On the show yesterday?
That would have been a lot nicer thing to say than bringing up his son who's going to transfer.
We were joking about how on yesterday's show we were going to go to Coach Cal's house and ask, "Hey, how come your son's not playing for you anymore?" and get the scoop. And then we saw him walking the boardwalk with his AirPods in.
We were 30 seconds away from probably giving him a, "Hey, Coach."
Yeah. Are you? This is the first time you saw Coach Cal in person?
I think I might have saw him last time. I think I did.
Maybe. He's out and about. Like
he's out and about. He likes his town.
Yeah, he's out and about, which I like.
So are you.
Yeah. Well, maybe Jess is. I've been going on some bike rides. All right, let's listen to Siakam's voice.
I don't know. I'm not really able to tell, but I think for me it's just in transition, kind of running and whatever basket I can get, easy baskets at the rim. I try to do that.
It's not that weird.
Yeah, it's just kind of fun.
It's a good voice.
It's a fun voice. Yeah.
It's an ugly jacket he's wearing.
Like it's just got that little hint of the accent. I like that.
Where's he from?
Is he? I want to say. I don't know. I was gonna say he has some French roots.
Pretty nervous question for you because you're like he's Cameroonian.
And he played college at New Mexico State, so that's where he gets his accent.
New Mexico State.
Aggies.
Do people from New Mexico say I'm New Mexican?
I think so.
What do people from Connecticut say? I'm a Connecticutite? Isn't that something like that?
From Connecticut.
Yeah, there's a term. New Jerseyan is what it says here. New Yorker.
New Yorker.
Is there one for Boston?
Bostonian?
Yeah, Bostonian. I think Connecticut's supposed to be I'm a Connecticutite, which it's so bad. That's why you never hear it.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the weird? Okay, well, I'll do this in my own time. What's
Let us know what you're doing. You're doing it.
What's the weirdest one? Like, what state has the worst?
Seems like an opinion question.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But Connecticutite's pretty bad. Connecticuters is what this says, which I've never heard.
Was that 1702? Is that the date on that bad boy?
Yeah, but that's how a lot of these started.
Right.
That's
also how a lot of them end.
A nutmegger.
Nutmeg State.
A Connecticut cutter. That's terrible. A nutmegger. A Connecticutian. So there's not a real answer.
Yeah.
Of all of those, I like Connecticutite the best.
From Connecticut.
Yeah. New Jerseyan, Bostonian, New Yorker are kind of nice. Californian. That's easy.
Californian, Nebraskan, Texan. They start going with the ends at the end, and those were strong. Those are confident.
Who's more of a New Mexican? A 90-year-old woman that's born and raised and lived in New Mexico her whole life, or a newborn baby that was just born in Mexico? If they had to battle, who's more of a New Mexican?
New Mexican would be the 90-year-old lady.
That new Mexican is fresh,
Right?
as new as a Mexican can get.
Yes.
It's tough. It's tough debate.
Time wins.
We'll have to put that on all the debate shows and see what they
always
say.
win.
The spelling bee ended in an 8-way tie.
You happy about that?
No, it just can't be. Like, I don't care if they're little kids and you have to postpone it and come back tomorrow morning.
Right.
Those little kids, there better be one of those 8 kids that has competitive fire in his belly, Jake, and he's or her, and they're chasing each other around getting in the elevator, like, do this word.
These kids are gonna loathe each other for life.
I think some of them will be like, no, we're all dual champions because they know they would have lost.
Right now, that's what they're all saying. Jimmy, these are kids that have been pushed by their parents to try to excel and be better than everyone. And now they're lumped with these other 7 their entire life. They have now begun a competition that will never stop.
It's ridiculous. You know what? You know what I hope happened? I hope that they all went to the same spelling coach, and now he gets to claim 8 winners.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. I produced 8 winners last year. What? How? Only one person wins. No, my guys were so good. Did you see some of the words? They weren't even words.
You got it. That's a great game.
So what happened? I'd be so pissed if I spent time watching this.
I think, I could be wrong, but I feel like it is right, which is scary. I think they have a certain amount of words coming in, and if you get through all the words, then that's it.
Okay, Jake, this is one of the final words. See if you can spell it. Don't look at the screen.
I'll look at the screen.
Idyllic.
Idyllic. You have the origin or anything like that?
Yeah, it's Greek.
You just make that up? Because you're looking at the screen that I'm looking at. It didn't look like you looked it up.
You don't think I know the word idyllic?
I know you don't know the word idyllic.
It never sounded more.
You didn't even know that we call ourselves kinetic cutters, which I say every day on the show.
Idyllic. It's never been a more Greek word in the history of the words.
O-D-I-L-L-I-C.
No, wrong.
Got it.
It's O-D-Y-L-I-C.
Ah.
So.
Gotta see.
So you didn't win.
No, neither did you.
I didn't participate.
And that didn't show anything.
Idyllic. It doesn't even have like a definition.
None of these words do. That's why they're on there.
Is studying for the spelling bee a skill? Yes. I guess they're learning to learn, right?
Yes.
Well, this will help them in the future because they know how to learn. Not that like what they learned was important.
It's a couple prongs. It's learning some actual, like it's memorizing actual words that are constant spelling bee classics. It's learning etymologies. Is that the right word? Doesn't feel like it. But it's learning like where words come from. That's why they ask the country of origin and stuff. So like if there was an actual spelling bee person, they'd be like, oh, Greek. Anything they spelled O-D, they'd spell with a Y after. Mm-hmm. And see, I didn't pay enough attention to my spelling bee coach.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. Intern Luke just showed up. And
you've written a check. Can you cash it in?
Well, how it works on the contract is every day that he's past 10 o'clock, there's one coffee. And at the end of his intern, it's going to be probably a bucket of coffee, scalding hot, that we dump on him.
This is a terrible contract. Yeah. So, I mean, you told everyone in the chat who you've been flirting with and talking to, that if Luke came in after 10, you're going to dump a cup of coffee over his head.
The contract states that.
Luke's not fighting it.
I don't think he can hear us.
Luke wants it.
What?
Texas you.
Oh, wait, hold on. 30-second timeout. Intern Luke says he sent a text. Jimmy, what do you think the text says?
Gonna be late. I don't know. I don't have my phone, so this is
phoneless. Where's your phone? Luke, I don't know. Do you want to defend yourself?
Here's the text.
Here's the text.
Woke up a little late. I listened to the show now. I'll be over midway through because I can't edit while you're talking anyways.
All right, yeah, you're getting coffee. I mean, that's the number one coffee text you could have sent.
Listen to it live.
So we're at
So
1 cup
one cup.
coffee. We're gonna go to the ocean at the end of the summer, and we're gonna burn them with coffee.
Wow.
No.
Didn't
It'll be
know
no,
that was
Jake.
on-
It'll be 1 cup hot coffee, iced coffee, hot coffee, iced coffee.
Yeah.
Get them from all angles.
No, I know that.
Yeah, you've read
So
the
do all the
contract.
listeners.
Yeah,
We've been talking about this for months.
You've read the contract. We have any more sports? Because we're still in the sports section somehow.
You missed your cricket. I mean, what a day by the West Indies pace bowlers yesterday, holding Pakistan to 105 points. Are they called points?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's like-
I never played a sanctioned game of cricket. I played a lot of schoolyard cricket. And in schoolyard cricket, no one really keeps score. They just knew that I was the best hurler of the bunch.
David Cohn pooped his pants on the mound. We talked about that.
We read it. We read from his book.
We did a dramatic reading. Go check that out. It's a video on this channel.
Ben Church says that they call them runs in cricket.
Makes sense. It's
As
like
in-
baseball.
As in David Cohn got the runs on the mound. That's called tying 2 stories together in the nick of time, being a professional.
I don't get it.
You know, diarrhea is hereditary.
Juwan Howard runs in your genes. Juwan Howard cries after being named the Michigan head coach. We like that. We like emotion.
I love emotion. I love tears. My worry is if I was a Michigan fan, I'd worry that, hey, man, this was step 1. Like, this wasn't the peak. You haven't reached your goal.
Right. We still got a lot to do.
Your goal should be winning
This is the start.
at Michigan. So I love crying, but just make sure this wasn't like my goal is to coach Michigan.
Well, this is we talked about this a little bit, Jim. This is the new trend in college basketball is just getting a famous guy coach because they'll recruit the kids because
Mhm.
kids like famous people. So smart by Michigan. He went to Michigan, Fab Five guy, so they're going to start all that talk, and he can tell every recruiting class he's going to, you guys are the next Fab Five.
And here's how to properly take the money. This is
And
what we did wrong.
And ask this guy for the money, please. So
He's going to recruit some punk kids that have no idea about the Fab Five, and the kid's going to be like, well, where's your banner then? And he's going to cry and
with
say,
that banner, coach.
well, they took him down.
Chris called timeout. And then Tottenham Liverpool this weekend. Who you got?
Oh, Tottenham.
Ooh.
No.
Wow, there goes you and Big
No,
Evan
no.
rekindle your love for each other this weekend.
No, because
And then you drop that nuke.
No. I took it right back, Jake, because I hate that fuck.
Wow.
Is he-
Evan?
No, not Evan. Is he still there?
He lives in Boston.
The most British,
Him and Lily
the
got a
most
house
British
together.
bad guy. I can't think of it. Harry Kane. Is he still at the
Yes.
Spurs? Fuck him.
Do it, Harry Kane. Liverpool by 1 million.
Can you show me a Harry Kane?
Liverpool by 1 million. Not with the camera on.
Go Liverpool. Halftime. It's loud. Halftime. Now intern Luke's left.
Intern Luke, not only did he show up late, he blocked Katie's car from getting out of the driveway, so he had to go move it. So intern Luke came, quantity 8 minutes late, and now he's gone.
He did this twice, so I mean, how long until he realizes not to park in the driveway? Also, it's a 2-block commute.
Yes.
Like, it's a 10-minute walk at max, and with a bike, probably 5.
Probably 5. Yeah. What? He got a good night's rest.
Did he come in with coffee or food? Because that would make sense.
I don't think so.
Oh, you know
Not that
what?
I've seen.
We're taking his car to the stadium today, so
There you go.
totally excused.
Okay. Excused.
But he keeps blocking Katie in.
That's how you be a good boss, people.
How many more times does he have to block
Take
Katie?
something from them and then excuse it.
How many more times does he have to block Katie in the driveway before she comes to me and like, can you tell him to stop?
Ooh. I'm saying 2 more.
Yeah, we're at 2.
I'm saying 2 more. The weekend will wash it away a little bit, and then the next time it'll be like, okay, and then it'll be like, all right, what are we doing?
This is the new routine.
Yeah.
You block me in, I say I'm blocked, you leave.
Hey,
Not bad.
people like routines.
Yeah. Oh, I love routines.
You love routines. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of routines. Even bad ones. What's the latest routine you've had? Because you've been like 2 weeks now floating around.
That's what's tough for me. I don't live by routines because I know I live a dumb-headed life where I can't bank on routines. I'd say the number one routine my favorite routine, and we're coming up on that time of year, is that at my apartment complex, if I do work out, which again haven't been home for 10 days, so I haven't been pushing that. Is that after the workout I get a steam because Poppy Gordo's got a steam. That is the workout actually, and then I go out on the deck because there's a deck out there and you can like see the mountains and stuff, and then like it's warm air but it feels kind of cold for a little bit because I was just in the steam room. So that's like and then from there you can go and do whatever you want.
Nice. I brush my teeth every morning. That's my favorite routine.
That's a good one.
And at night.
That's a good one.
I'm a 2-timer.
Those are 2 strong ones.
Yeah. Contacts in, contacts out. Yeah.
Love me 2 times. Love me 2 times, baby.
I read the news today, oh boy, and though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh. Well, it's 6 o'clock. Time for the news.
A woman left her cell phone at home and followed a spirit voice down an unfamiliar trail. She got lost for 17 days on a well-populated U.S. island 26 miles wide. I think what they're trying to tell us is this lady's an idiot. I don't know. A pastor was arrested for impregnating 20 church members, Jake, just trying to start his church.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think?
Smart. It's an investment.
Yeah. Oh my God. Air Force dogfight exercise accidentally formed the sky penis that we all saw, and everyone was like, the Air Force is so immature. They're drawing penises in the sky. A Chinese seller of edgy baby shirts says it was a mistake, guys. I didn't mean to sell those edgy baby shirts. Corey Taylor says he blew out his left testicle while singing, trying to hit those high notes, I'm guessing. And Hawaii warns tourists of a parasitic worm that can burrow into the human brains. Hey guys, we know you love our state so much, but please don't come here. Otherwise, a parasite's going to burrow into your brain. We're immune to it, but you guys just don't come to our island.
I read the news today, oh boy.
So yeah, you're all over the Hawaii one. That's the oldest. That's the Greenland Iceland trick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you guys do not want to come to Iceland. Greenland? Listen to the name.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Why? I mean, these parasites, we've been eating them since we're babies, but if you have one, I mean, you could die, so don't come here.
Yeah.
Fly east.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, got to pull up this scene now since you said it from Mighty Ducks D2,
okay.
the final quack.
Hey ladies, nice night for this trouble.
Iceland? No, it's very green.
I thought Greenland was green.
Greenland is covered with ice, and Iceland is very nice.
Ah,
of course.
Greenland is covered with ice.
That's
Iceland is very nice. Ah.
I was joshing about the Connecticuters being named that in 1704, and obviously I lived in Connecticut. I grew up in Connecticut and don't think I ever heard that term. Like, isn't it nuts that I guess we value history, but even bad history. like shouldn't they do the old switcheroo there?
Well, I think that's why we don't know what Connecticut people are called.
Right.
Because the people from 1700s came up with some dumb shit.
Right.
And over time, we've collectively said, nah, Connecticutites, like, that's not cool.
Greenland and Iceland would go to war if they tried to switch names.
Yeah.
People's flights would be all funky. Okay, I get it. Technology gets in the way.
Love
Life gets in the way.
Love when we can drop Mighty Duck sound clip in there.
No, you don't.
Don't you think they should have made a Mighty Ducks 4 and called it The Final Quack?
Yeah, they're coming out with it.
They probably will, man. It'll suck.
It's gonna be a beer league, beer league Mighty Ducks movie.
That'd be good.
Yeah,
I'm interested to that now.
I know you are. I know you do.
Maybe I'll write it. I'll write a spec script.
There you go. That could be your coup d'etat. I don't know what that means.
Coup d'etat.
I have no idea.
Is that a thing?
I think it is, but I don't know what it means.
I'd Google it, but I don't even know how.
Coup d'etat.
I'm gonna guess it's a CU.
I think it's a CU.
Coup de grace. Is it a coup d'etat? Coup d'etat?
Yeah, coup d'etat. Is it putsch or a gulp? I don't know any of these. Oh, that's when you take over the government.
That's a coup. Yeah, I know that.
Coup d'etat. Yeah.
Look,
drop the
you know
date.
what coup d'etat means? No. I see there. Jake dropped it very, very nicely, but we don't know what it means. Okay. Well, all right. So that's it. So don't go to Hawaii because they don't want you there, basically.
Right.
They got to come up with a better thing. Like, we got parasitic worms. They'll burrow into your brain. It'll be a total mess. Don't come.
I like it. You're the people.
Would you go to Hawaii still?
I think you're totally wrong about Corey Taylor's testicle.
You don't think he blew out his testicle trying to hit a high note?
I think he blew it out trying to hit a low note. Think about it. When you sing low, that's the most masculine thing you can do. That's
Hold your testes.
very wide.
Hold your testes real quick and sing high and then low. Let me know what happens.
Oh yeah. Feeling nice, fever. See, I think when someone sings low, that's like baby making music. That's like as masculine as it gets. That's Al Green. And I think he tried going low and he felt all that testosterone rush to his testes and one just popped. It's too much for him.
David Grohl of the Foo Fighters says that Slipknot Stone Sour frontman Corey Taylor is one of the best vocalists he has ever worked with. Corey puts his entire body behind his voice to make it sound the way it does. But during a vocal warm-up session, Corey may have overextended himself with his range and damaged his left testicle in the process. Taylor said in a tweet, "Working on my 87 Dokken high notes this morning."
High low notes. His highest low notes.
Fucked around and blew out the left testicle. Careful on re-entry. Hashtag kiss of death. Hashtag piss and blood.
Hell yes. He's rock and roll.
So it was a high note. Well, I was just thinking of
Well, it was a high low note.
I was just thinking of eunuchs. They cut off their testicles so they can be all high note singers. So prayers for Corey Taylor of Slipknot. Blew out his testicle.
There's some modern day. You're saying you know people that cut off their balls to talk high? That's the reason?
I don't know people, but I know that eunuchs have existed throughout history.
Right. Okay. You laid that out there like people do this to sing higher.
They did. I don't think they do anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, back in the day.
Which day? Give me a frame here.
I don't know.
We're trying to
Medieval.
be educated.
When did eunuchs start? Eunuchs in China, the tradition of using eunuchs in the imperial court goes back to at least 2,000 years, beginning in the Han Dynasty, 206 BC.
Well, that's not linked to singing, right? Love when we get into good eunuch talk.
Yeah.
Every Friday.
The earliest records for intentional castration to produce eunuchs are from the Sumerian city of Lagash in the 21st century BC.
Nice.
Eunuchs.
Pretty cool. They're not singing.
For singing.
Now we're talking.
Okay. Castrato. That's a funny
All
term.
right, now I'm interested.
Okay.
And
Is a type
ears
of-
are perked.
Castrato is a type of classical male singing voice equivalent to that of a soprano. The voice is produced by castration of the singer before puberty, or it occurs in one who, due to a condition, never got it. So castration before puberty prevents the boy's larynx from being transformed by the normal. So, okay, so we got it. So it exists.
So yeah, it's what are classical Europe? Are we talking like 1500s, Renaissance era?
Well, here's the decline. by the late 18th century,
People didn't want their balls cut
they're
off
like,
anymore.
this seems crazy.
Yeah. Hey, how about, maybe I know a girl with a high pitched voice. Why don't we just let her sing even?
Oh, a woman singing
and
in
you're
my
not
show?
Yeah.
You're now dead.
Oh.
You're now dead. So yeah. How do we get to this?
Who's the most famous eunuch of all time besides Lord Varys?
Well, notable castrati,
Okay.
Giovanni Bacchini,
I mean, do any of those names actually stick out? Like, no. Right?
Giuseppe Panici,
Okay.
Baldassare Furi. No, I don't know.
I'm eunuched out. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll do one more most famous eunuch. Then we'll see.
Nobody jumps out.
Someone in the chat had to leave. David Anthony says, "All right, got to go do this garage sale. Keep up the good work."
Good luck, Dave.
I love a good garage sale, and I hate a bad one.
Ooh. We wish him luck earlier.
Yeah, I don't know if he's selling or buying.
We don't ask for reviews a lot. If you're a eunuch, please leave us a review today.
Oh no, we demand it.
Yes.
If you're a eunuch,
don't demand it of the eunuchs. Just say please. They've gone through a lot.
Okay. If you're a eunuch, we'd appreciate a review.
Yeah,
5
please.
stars. 5 stars.
Today's the day.
How about this pastor? He got arrested for impregnating 20 church members. Like you said, this is an investment. Like that's how you start churches.
Yeah.
I thought we were separating church and state, Jay.
Get closer to God.
I'm God. I'm going to have a lot of children.
I'm a pastor. I'm close to God. Do you want your kid to be close to God?
Mm-hmm.
Because let's connect the dots here. Bing, bang, bong.
Do you want your son to be the son of someone who's close to God? Yeah. You got 20 kids. A pastor, his name is Timothy Ngwu. He's the general overseer of the Vineyard Ministry of the Holy Trinity. They need a better name. Vineyard Ministry. Actually, it's a little rhythm to it. Vineyard Ministry of the Holy Trinity. He was arrested for impregnating 20 of his female church members. He claims that the Holy Spirit had given him the mandate to impregnate women in his ministry. See? Like,
that takes some balls. This guy's the anti-eunuch.
He's just doing what God wanted him to do.
You know what? There's so many beautiful women out there. I'm going out there today, and I'm saying, the Lord wants you to bang me. And let's see what sticks. Yeah. Maybe I'll get 2 or 3. And then 20 came up. He's like, oh, boy.
I am the son of God.
This is... Oh, that's true. I was going to say he thought about backpedaling, and then he was like, all right, let's do it. But I like yours, where he's like, yes.
Well, his source. So his God also told him that the child delivered by every woman he impregnated is expected to remain in the ministry with the mother for life. So you have to sleep with me. We have a kid. You're in the church for life, whether you want to be or not.
Right.
And that is how you start a church.
Wow.
It was hot stuff.
Good for them if that's what they want, I guess.
I don't think even he wants this. I think he's brainwashed himself. Oh, he does have 5 wives and 13 children, along with other concubines.
This guy's just the church lover, man.
Hold on, this is a weird sentence.
Okay.
Ngwu, who is said to have 5 wives with 13 children, along with other concubines, said that he never had intercourse with any of the married women except their husbands agreed to the request of the Holy Ghost.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's not written correctly, but I think there's translations happening here. But I think what that says is, listen, I only had sex with married women when their husbands told me to, which now makes the whole thing fucked up.
It wasn't told them to. It was when he told their husbands that, like, well, God wants me to have sex with your wife. So
honey, great news.
We've got
God wants to fuck you.
It's not the lottery, but it's close.
Why are you calling yourself God again? No, it's not me. It's not me. It's Ngwu.
Yeah.
God told him to fuck you.
It's coming upstairs now.
Well, Jake, that made it sad.
Don't shower.
Jake, that made it really sad.
Why?
Because I picture her being so scared?
Oh no,
The
she's
crew's
excited.
coming up the stairs and he's saying, "Don't shower." Do
Religious family.
you think they're all?
She's stoked.
If they're all excited,
She compared it to the lottery in my story before that.
oh,
Yeah. This was an exciting time. You went to the dark place.
I just
And then
pictured.
you brought it to all of us, and here we are. Yeah. Just enjoying our Fridays. Having a casual talk about our pastor bringing God to us by impregnating us.
Mm-hmm. Let's go to a fun story about this woman who got lost.
Okay.
Did you see the headline? This
No.
is it's also I think it takes place in Hawaii. And whoever wrote this article, Steve Almasi, I need the people I tweet at to respond to me when I do these articles. But
Yeah, you've been getting shut out lately.
yeah. The article title here is just rude.
Right.
Woman leaves her cell phone at home and follows a spirit voice down an unfamiliar trail and gets lost for 17 days on a well-populated island 26 miles wide. So that's mean. Like they're pretty much
Yeah,
saying
that
like this lady's an idiot.
That last populated island dagger was kind of rude.
Yeah. So let's go to the article. 3 weeks ago, Amanda Eller felt drawn to go to the Makawai Forest Reserve on the Hawaiian island of Maui to connect with nature and get grounded. I wonder if my sister has ever walked to these. She's bounced around Maui before. She had rarely been to that park and hadn't been in months, but that day she was called to go. The 35-year-old physical therapist who had a whole day to herself figured she'd go for a 3-mile hike and spend a couple of hours in the woods. 17 days. All I can say is that I have a strong sense of internal guidance. Whatever you want to call that, a voice, spirit, everybody has a different name for it. I don't know.
I mean, I could argue she has the worst internal guidance voice because she got lost for 17 days.
One of the worst, yeah. And I would argue that she says it's, internal guidance voice, spirit. I would just say your brain.
I mean, you're missing out on the fact of how powerful the Lord is, Jim.
I think she's just.
The Lord can get you pregnant. The Lord can get you lost.
I think.
I'm thinking about getting more religious, man. It feels like that's when the action happens.
It's like God take over.
Holy
Get lost.
smokes.
No, I think.
I'm lost. I'm pregnant.
I think she's trying to excuse her brain and saying, my internal voice was telling me this. And it's like, that's you. That just means you. That just means you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got lost. Oh, how? Oh, man, I had this voice telling me to take this trail. So you decided to take that trail? No, this voice was telling me. You're conscious? You?
How'd she survive? I saw you giving a gross face internally.
I think she planned it. She got 2 weeks off work. She got 2 weeks off work plus the 17 days.
She got a month off.
And she survived 17 days. She was going to be prepared for this. I was going to make.
There's no notes on the survival.
Stream water and berries.
Okay. Oh, and yeah, I did go grocery shopping once. I came back and then I heard the voice again, and then I went back. But yeah, she's a genius.
She's a yoga teacher, and she
and a PT.
She would get down and she would feel like a victim for getting lost in the woods, and she would remind herself, "This is not your punishment. This is your destiny.
I've got it.
This is your journey.
I've got it.
This is part of your path."
Jimmy, this is all a sales ploy for her yoga instructing classes.
If anyone goes to that, there's so many suckers in the world.
She's gonna end up, and she's gonna end each one of her flows, and she'll say, those 17 days I was lost out there. I didn't really know what I was looking for, but I know what I found today was you buying a 7-day class pass right now on your way out the door.
I think she has no loved ones and she was being a martyr. I think classic, like, they'll miss me now.
Maybe like a boyfriend dumped her.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, like we can still be cool. I'll see you around. She said, nope.
Yeah. She came to the realization at one point that she wasn't on a human path. She was on a boar path. That's kind of cool.
You get to bring one backpack worth of supplies.
Yeah.
Anything you can fit in one good-sized backpack.
Okay.
How long could you survive in the wild?
Like a day.
Okay.
I mean, do I actually like just have to like? There's no tap out. It's like I got to get found.
Ooh, okay. Good question. No, there is a tap out. Like you have an emergency exit button.
What's the reward for not hitting it after an hour?
It's a competition. You win $1 million. It's you versus 50 other people.
Yeah. See, that's tough because my mental fortitude, I'd just be like, there's someone crazier than me here.
Right.
There's probably a homeless guy in this competition who's done this.
Right.
So why am I going to go up against the best?
That's a good
And
point.
I just tap out.
What if it was 50 the most random people across the world? You still think that?
Yeah, I'm American, man.
Okay. Yeah, you're soft.
Yeah. I will say I know what to do in these situations because we come across these stories so often. You don't move. That's what they say all the time. If people are looking for you, never ever move. So you give me a backpack full of Cliff Bars.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good call.
Some books.
I'm so dumb. I was like picturing packing meat in my backpack. That'd be gone in like 2 hours. Go bad.
Probably attract a lot of
Cliff
flies.
Bars was a little safer.
All right. Is there any other stories?
I don't know. I've been going back and forth between charging my phone and not charging it. I want to look at the stories, and then I'm like, I should charge my phone.
Well,
I'm going to forget, and then we're going to be on our way to the state. Oh!
No, you're not allowed back there. Sam, you're not allowed back there.
Mouse loose in the house.
Sam, can you grab him? You're not allowed back there, and you know that. I don't know. Sam, you're not allowed. Guys, you're not allowed back there, Sam. And you know that.
All right, Sam.
Gee, sorry, my dog's trying to get back to where he's not allowed.
Some of the dog just heard about all that meat and Cliff Bar talk he got.
I want that.
I'm more excited.
All right, so this Chinese seller, he was selling edgy baby shirts. I'm going to click the link to see what an edgy
let's
baby
get
shirt
one
is.
edgy baby shirt in here.
What if it's just a shirt with nails all over it?
Intern Luke says he's seen this, which has me a little worried.
An American woman who ordered a shirt online for her 3-year-old daughter found a startling addition. Kesley Dawn Williamson, a mother in Illinois, bought a shirt featuring 2 frogs riding a bicycle. That's awesome. Wow. At least that's what she saw in a product photo. But when she received the shirt earlier this month, she was surprised to find 3 extra words printed beneath the frogs that said, "Fuck the police."
Yo, I need this shirt.
The 2 frogs riding a bicycle is I need that shirt.
Where does it say F the P?
Right underneath it, see?
Oh, that's awesome. I need that shirt.
You don't like the police?
No, I don't mind, but it's just a hilarious shirt.
It is good. So
I would tell them it's in like I tell them it's like a sexual way. I tell them like I'm dating a cop. Be like, yeah, fuck the police.
I will say this. The lady who bought this shirt, she thought it was hilarious.
Right. As did we. You gave me a bump. We did a hand bump.
Well, that wasn't the fuck the police. That was just 2 frogs.
Right.
No, I'm saying like she's like, I don't know if her quotes are like, this is outrageous, but if she's trying to act outraged, she's not, because she put it on her daughter immediately and took a picture. Like, this was funny.
Oh, you're gonna do that. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, she says that me and my husband looked at each other and said, "Oh shit," and we both started laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's parenting 101. Got something silly you're gonna put on your baby. Then you look back in 18 years and show them, and they're like, "Oh my god, shut the fuck up! I hate you." And then they look back in another 6 years, and they're like, "Okay, I've grown up a little bit. I get it."
Yo, check this out. The frog shirt, after she posted about this, started selling like wildfire.
Business 101. I just told you how much badly I wanted this shirt.
Now, this dude, Huang, is like, I don't know how we started selling so many. I don't know what happened. Yeah, you do, man. You masterminded the whole situation. Someone bought
on Shark Tank, Huang.
The next person that buys a child-sized shirt from Talking Yanks, it'll just say, "Fuck the Red Sox," really big on it. And you'll be like,
if we posted that shirt, it would sell a lot anyway.
then we're the guys selling Fuck the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Although Bald Vinny did say his #1 shirt was
Yeah.
Red Sox suck cock.
Yeah. It doesn't take much, man. People like the little things.
Which we asked him, like, is that true? And he's like, oh, no, I don't know. It's just a shirt.
That used to be your closing line at the bar.
Yeah.
I heard you girls like the little things.
Red Sox suck cock. I thought that was it.
Be like, a fresh cup of coffee.
Right on intern Luke's head.
And, a nice breeze.
Yeah. All right.
My penis.
Whoa.
Better days, better days.
Whoa. Oh.
Better the day, it's the better the day. Better the day, better the day.
Bet of the day, bet of the day, bet of the day. Jakey is continuing to make so many mistakes. He is the worst gambler in the history of this show for the last 2 weeks. He's
second worst gambler in the history of this show.
Yes, but not in the last 2 weeks. In the last 2 weeks,
Right.
It's you, top spot. Jake is now 0 for 3 on the week, and he is 1 for his last 13. Can he get any worse? Can he break out of this slump? Can he? Will he? Should he? Will he? Do he? Can he? What are you going with today, Jake?
I think I'm just going to put you in a tight spot here.
Well, you're going to choose the Red Sox?
Yeah, Jim, I'm going to choose the Red Sox. Get the funk out my face. Get the funk out my face. It's a good song. No, I was thinking about taking the Yankees and doing a whole, we're going to the game. This is going to be cool, but,
Your record of betting on games you attend is rather low.
You always say that, and it's not true.
It is true.
No, it's not. We did this last time.
I think
it was 500. It's like my average record.
I think you're 0 and 2.
You just have that in your head.
I think you're 0 and 2.
You know what? I see some free money out there. Scared money don't make no money. Fuck it. Let's take the Yanks just to win.
Okay.
I'm mixing business and pleasure.
Who's the home team?
Boston's favorited. You're going to the game. Boston is -135. Sale's on the mound. Happ has been mad. He gets that extra day. Helps that seamer he throws, Jimmy.
Seizure?
Seamer he throws. And the Yanks are hot, and it's a righty stack, and I don't know. Stadium's going to be jumping. I can affect the bet.
That's what you said last time.
And that's why I have a good record in these games. So I'm excited. Are you agreeing or disagreeing?
I mean,
those fat thumbs hit.
I wish you did the over-under instead of just to win.
No, because you think the under's a lock, but it's not. And I convinced you that the other day, and you're like, oh, shoot, you're right. So you have no idea on the over-under.
I don't know what that said it.
It'll be the same as yesterday. It's the same matchup.
Oh, there's different weather, my friend.
Jake is stupid, but he's smart.
I mean, this is
dumb.
This is
a tragedy.
that was a trap. That was a trap. Yes.
Trapped you. That's how the pastor did it.
Poor George. We were going to the game tonight. That's how the pastor did it. Jeez, Jake. Really making that story dark.
True or false?
Well, let's see what's on the line for you today. You're 7 and 8 in MLB picks, so you can get worse there. And
get better. Could get better too.
Friday.
I feel like we get half the story.
Friday, you're 8 and 12 on Friday, so you can get worse there.
That's true. I get worse with every day.
And this is the last bet, so this could be a losing week if you get this one wrong.
Could be a winning week.
No, it cannot be a winning week. 1 and 3 is not a winning week.
I thought it was 2 and 2.
No, man, you suck.
Okay.
That's the end of the show. We're gonna play the song.
Ending.
What?
The happy ending.
Yeah, we're gonna play the song we play every Friday. It's the best song ever. It's huge in Brazil.
It's the best song.
Thank you guys for listening. Have a great weekend. We will be back.
That's all the words I know. Tequila from Costa Rica. I gotta tell ya. best night ever. This song, I'm really feeling this song. This song, fucking best song ever, ever, ever.